What you might hear on the Dad Podcast could be considered offensive and or triggering. We'll definitely have some explicit content. You have been warned. Proceed with caution.
You're listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids. What the fuck ever.
Trump got robbed. Trump got robbed.
Trump was a piece of shit.
Just kidding. Fuck Trump.
One thing I wanted to talk about. So this I saw this today. It came across.
Fuck that, dude. How's your day? How are you today, Donny?
I'm good.
We'll get no. We're gonna get to that.
I'm
How's
good
your
now.
day?
My day was shit, but I'm good now.
But like, what's going on?
Work sucks. That's it. I don't want to talk about work.
Okay, that's fair.
Work sucked.
How's my day?
Shitty day. I'm good now since I've been home. Your day was probably great. You're out on the truck all fucking day.
Thanks for asking.
Away from everybody. It was just you, Alex, and the open road.
Me and the young bull, dude.
Right? And the open road.
It was snowing though. It was weird.
When did it start?
When we got to American Falls.
To American. Okay, so because there was.
It was. I guess I could have seen why it could have been seen as a blizzard before on the other half.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Like,
probably
coming from
worse
the other
in
way.
Idaho Falls.
That's
yeah.
what I mean. Coming from the other way, maybe. But to us, it was just like snow. I
But
was like, wow, it's snowing.
Have you seen this guy? He's been the one who's delivered to us every time.
The one that wears the big old shoes?
Tiny
like the
little
rapper
Asian kid.
with glasses?
Yeah, and has like a nose ring. And then, yeah. So it was him.
No
he was
help?
driving again. This time he had help, but I think his help was a little. Anyways, yeah, this guy wasn't all there, and he wasn't much help, other than he was a bigger guy like Baby Huey. You know what I mean? So he can lift.
His name's the Young Bull.
I'm sticking with Baby Huey.
I'm sticking with the Young Bull.
And one of these days, he's going to show up to work in a blue T-shirt and a diaper, and that's it, with giant safety pins, and he'll look just like Baby Huey.
That's what he wore today.
But
He was wearing that today. Once we left the shop, he said, fuck the
did
uniform.
you guys get to listen to any podcast?
We listened to the new Legion.
Yeah, was it good?
No.
What's been going on lately, man?
It's been great. This one wasn't good.
No, because, okay, maybe not the last 2 or 3, but the one before that you said don't even listen to because it wasn't that good.
Yeah, there's been some that sucked.
Yeah.
It's because they're fucking on Zoom. COVID.
Oh, that's right. They're all still
But I watched a
separate.
Theo Vaughn podcast today, and they he lit a mask on fire and burned it.
Nice.
And he said, no one's fucking wearing these. He said, I
Just
live in
over it.
Nashville. He said, I have a house in L.A. He said, I travel to New York frequently. He said, nobody anywhere in the country is wearing these masks.
Look, I get it. I'm done with the
No one
masks
cares.
too, but
Yeah.
I'm going to keep doing it. Like, this is what I told Carter, because Carter gets mad at me. I'm going to wear it
Your
when
sister's
they
still gonna
require
talk-
me to.
Yeah, me
Does
too.
Do you get it?
Well, your sister's still going to talk shit, but I still don't think the masks.
That's
Are
fine.
much.
She knows what she's talking about. You don't, so
I
it's all
know.
good.
But like, if COVID's this serious, what the fuck's a mask going to do?
Stop you from spreading it to other people. That's the only purpose of the mask, is that if you have, I guess I should say only, I'm not some scientist. From what I understand, that's the purpose of the mask. If you have it, even if you're asymptomatic and you don't know you have it, you're sneezing and coughing inside the mask isn't spreading it to somebody else. That's it. Wearing a mask stops you from getting some old person sick and dead.
I ain't sneezing and coughing in my mask.
Okay, but you get what I'm saying. That
I kind of, but like.
the mask isn't there to protect you. My mask is to protect you.
So
Your mask is to protect me.
So people's masks don't protect themselves.
No.
That doesn't make sense.
The virus is going to get in you.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
But it's cutting back the spread from you spreading germs.
Cutting back, I get.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't say it's stopping it 100% because it's not. But
Well, no, I get that. Yeah, I know that.
your mask is to save me and everybody else
Well, I
around
guess-
you. Nothing to
I
do
guess
to
I'm
save
also
you.
stuck on that one thing we talked about in one of the earlier episodes. It's controversial, but just let it burn out.
Oh, like herd mentality or
Yeah,
herd immunity. I'm sorry, I don't want to say mentality, but yeah, herd immunity. I think
Ain't
that
Hoodle, we had a whole COVID episode last episode.
Yeah.
You had something you wanted to talk about.
Well, I also want to. Josh called you out. I'll start with there. Let me go to his text here.
Well, first things first, I'm sick of Josh. Okay? If he wants to call me out, maybe he should show up to the podcast one day and fucking call me out.
I got at least 3 different phone calls from him today.
Oh, phone calls and texts. I'm
Well,
sick
yeah,
of
I was
him.
going to say, I
I'm
didn't
sick
answer
of
him
it,
because I was
Donny.
working. I missed
Josh,
him.
are you listening? I'm sick of you, dude.
But let's see.
Tell me to my face. I
This
love
is
you, Josh.
This is on the COVID thing. Viruses have only died out because of vaccines.
Eh.
And this isn't a new type of vaccine. It has been widely studied for flu, rabies, Zika. A small amount of research would answer all of Tyler's concerns.
I don't know.
Now, you also said on the podcast you didn't research it, so.
Not much. I mean, yeah, I did.
But-
No, even the not much. No, I didn't.
And then I said, yeah, but he's a conspiracy believer.
Well, I'm just.
His reply was, yeah, he's a little down the rabbit hole on conspiracies.
I'm not even that far. It's just what I feel inside about it.
Which is fine.
Just in my mind, I'm just like, I don't trust.
He
what
called
I'm hearing.
he called me out too, because I guess I said 2 million people in the United States have died from it, 300,000 in the United States, 2 million worldwide. I thought I corrected it later, but I didn't.
Can I call him out real quick?
Sure, go for it.
How old is he?
40?
He's 40 and he's only 38 inches tall. Get
Yeah.
an inch per year, you fuck.
You know, him's a little guy.
Call out. That's what I got to say. What else?
It was just a little guy.
What else? Has he ever been addicted to opiates?
I don't know.
I didn't. Thank God, because I didn't have a good one on that. I was just fucking kind of spitballing there.
You know what we're going to have to do is get this hooked up to the machine and call him up one of these days.
No, he needs to show up. No, he's cool. Your brothers know I love him. They probably don't feel the same about me, but that's fine.
No, they like you. It's
But
it's one of those. They do the same thing. Literally, he's treating you like he treats me. So
not showing up and saying hello.
talking shit,
Yeah,
you know, that kind of
through
stuff.
text message.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm sick of it.
You're a fat fuck.
I can't wait.
Later.
I can't wait to beat him again this year in golf. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Point's a point. Okay, doesn't fucking matter. Point's a point, Josh.
so you're still refusing to get the vaccine, correct?
So I'm seriously considering it just for the paid time off.
Well,
That's how.
if that's what gets you to get it,
That's what's horrible though.
but no, see,
It
like I
shouldn't
was,
be incentivized. It should be.
but she's
free
doing what she
will.
has to do. It is free will.
I know it is, but like,
But she's doing what she feels she has to do to get you to save other people. If getting the vaccine cuts back or stops you from getting the virus, then you go out into someone's house and move their stuff and you can't spread it because you don't have it. You're helping other people.
cool. But like, what if I have cancer in 30 years,
You can't spread cancer.
but I have it
Okay.
because of the shot?
You're not going to get cancer from the shot.
Nobody knows.
All the scientists know.
I don't think so.
I don't think you think.
I just don't think I feel. You know what I mean?
I can see you feel. I don't think you think.
I don't know, dude. It's just weird.
Look,
It's all too fast. It's all too fast.
you're starting to sound like those crazy
I'm not
anti-vaxxers
trying to
who
sound
say,
crazy. That's what I'm trying to say as little words as possible.
well, I don't want to be
I'm
a
just saying
dick
it's all
about
too
it.
fast, though.
I'm not trying to be,
It's so weird to me.
but it's not, and that's what Josh was saying in his response when he called you out or whatever. I'm
And
doing
I'm
air
not
quotes here.
conspiracied out about it. It's just weird.
Yeah, no, we talked about that too. You're not the one who like, oh, they're injecting a tracker,
Yeah, none of that's real. I have a phone.
but that's what he was saying to you. That this isn't a new vaccine. This is one they've been working on even before COVID came out to use it for other things.
Working on, though.
I'm saying this vaccine
We
has
don't
been.
know.
This
The-
is
okay,
multi versions of it. It's been
you know
out
what
for
I don't
years.
like? The two things that don't sit right with me is the two main reasons I don't want to get it. There's one that's one shot. There's one that's two. That's already kind of weird. It's weird. It's from multiple makers.
So
And then the weirdest part, though, no one knows if I need to get another one next year. Nobody knows
okay,
if it's
that's
a flu
because-
shot every year. It's just like it's not a vaccine if you don't know.
well, that's because COVID is so new.
Exactly, though. That's my main point, though.
So,
It's
like,
it's so
flu-
new that nobody.
Flu's been around for
I'm gonna wait.
so
That's what
many
I'm saying.
years, and you have to get it every year because they found out, okay, you need to get a flu shot every year.
I've never ever gotten a flu shot.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
I feel you, but like,
So,
it's just I don't know.
this is the vaccine's not new because, like I said, Josh, like Josh was telling you, they've
We're losing listeners.
They've tried-
They
I don't
hate
care.
me. They fucking hate me, guys.
they don't hate you. They laugh at you. I'm
That's
just kidding.
worse to me.
I'm kidding.
That's worse. That's like bombing on stage. That's horrible.
No, I sound like an asshole. I'm gonna start getting text. You're a
fucking,
dick.
I'm your poorest friend, and I'm a fucking whacked out conspiracy theorist.
That's why
and
you're
I'm-
poor.
And I'm fucking.
You spend all your money on the
Yeah.
conspiracies.
And I'm down the rabbit hole on. And I. Let's tell the fucking listeners.
But listen,
like,
we're gonna
heroin
find out.
now. No, I'm just kidding.
Josh actually got Johnson & Johnson. He's the only one I know so far that got the one-shot Johnson & Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Lex and I each got the Pfizer. We go for our second shot later.
See, I feel like if I'm gonna get one, I want the one.
Yeah, just one and done, and that's what
Yeah.
Josh said. But see, the problem is that you're going to have to research and find out who's doing that because they don't give you the option.
It's Johnson & Johnson doing the one.
No. Like here in town, St. Luke's, all the Walgreens pharmacies, they're all Pfizer. I don't even know who's doing Moderna. I know my father-in-law. No, my neighbor's across the street. He got Moderna. If I had a choice, I would have done Johnson & Johnson just so I can have the one one and done. I don't have to do two. Well, I just don't know where. We signed up at Walgreens. That's our pharmacy, so we just signed up there. Boom, we're done. We're in, we're done. All our info's in there, everything's set up.
Is that not weird too?
That they have our info?
No, that you should get to pick. It should be everywhere.
Oh, the different types?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think it's.
I'm fighting it. I know I'm fighting it every time you say something I say, isn't that weird too? That's just me fighting it, but like, isn't it a little bit? I don't know.
To me, no, because the way I see it is like Walgreens chose Pfizer.
And not conspiracy way. It's just
Do you know what I mean? Like I'm sure that the pharmacist, got to say, okay, we want all three. We want this. They said no, we just want this.
I guess that makes sense.
That's how I think it is. Yeah. I don't know if it's true, but
no, that makes sense.
I'm sure hospitals, like if you go to a real hospital, like not the doc in the box, like Marie and Evan just went to the St. Luke's emergency, whatever, the little primary health version, St. Luke's primary health. They probably didn't get it. Like if you go to the actual hospital, I'm sure they have all three.
And I know that like.
And my guess is maybe there's something in each one that's a little bit different.
I don't want to say I know, but to rebuttal a little bit what Josh said, like it's the first one to the public, so that makes it pretty new.
Maybe
it is though.
But no, because maybe
there was
like
people that tested it, and then there was the first the important people that got it.
But it's been around for years using this on the public. Maybe I don't know if it's been on public
type deal.
This actual vaccine, trying it against. Like he said, Zitka, the other, flus and other things.
The different new one that comes every year, like Zika and swine flu and bird flu and Ebola and all that shit.
Yeah, so it didn't work on those, but it works on this because it's different.
I feel like it worked on those. How the fuck did those die out?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. This one maybe didn't use it.
I feel like no one even got those shots. Who gives a fuck about that shit? And that shit was fine. I just don't get it, dude. It's so weird. It's so weird.
I'm not going to try to change your mind. I'm just saying.
I know.
Maybe Maybe read up on it and see. But don't just read one. Like I said, when I read the news, I read 5 different articles.
Every morning when I wake up, I wake up an hour and a half before I have to leave for work. I get ready in a half an hour, and then I sit there on YouTube, and I watch, specifically in the mornings, as much shit on the COVID vaccine, as much shit on COVID as I can from a bunch of different fucking shit.
Yeah.
I don't read anything, but I watch like news articles, and just a bunch of different shit.
See, I usually read mine in the morning while I'm shitting. And then when I get to work, I'll flip on the news and listen to it while I'm doing stuff on, replying to emails, taking pictures, that kind of stuff for work.
And it's not that it doesn't sound serious, but it's just like...
I get that. See, I get that you're not 100% refusing to take it. You're just like fighting it, as you said. Eventually, you're going to take it because I'm promising you right now, eventually you're going to have to. If you want to travel or do anything, eventually you're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
And I think you should give in honestly, and just do it so you get your days off.
But that's where I get conspiracy out about it, right? But that's not. Because that's obviously we're going to have to do it at some point. But it's just so I just don't want to rush in, and it's I don't know. Maybe it's a set thing in me because I've literally maybe been to the doctor 2 times in my life, and that was as an adult by myself. I don't ever remember going to the doctor. I don't think I've ever been I'm sure I was vaccinated when I was a baby.
And probably as a kid, like, they can't require it, but I mean, most schools, like when you first go to school, they want your vaccination papers and all that. And I mean, again, they can't stop you from going there or whatever, but I don't know how that works. But I know that, like when my kids went to school, we had to show their vaccine papers or whatever. So,
and I think we said it off air last time. I'll say it, though. I think if it was crazy real, National Guard would have been roaming the streets.
But see...
If it was that fucking crazy, did you see the original videos in China where they were spraying streets? They locked it down and they were spraying streets with this crazy fucking shit and like.
It's probably just a giant truck full of Lysol.
Yeah, bro, that's like what it looked like. It's like I don't know, make it that because we're behind on it. America's behind.
Yes,
on it.
because we had a piece of shit president who said it's fake and inject bleach. And it'll all go away.
And I tried that.
He did.
I think
he screwed us over by not taking it more serious in the beginning.
Yeah.
If he would have taken it more serious in the beginning,
So
I
is
don't
that, is
think
that
we
my
would have
problem
been that
then?
bad. Maybe.
Is that my... Not that I listen to Trump. I don't fucking like
But
Trump at all.
because it wasn't taken serious in the beginning, it was all told it was fake by many different people.
Because I could... Not necessarily
Not
fake.
you, but not serious, whatever, yeah.
But like in the beginning, just like... Could that be my problem though? You know what I mean?
Could be, because that's what you heard for the first 6 months, year of the virus. It was that, it's all going to go away. By Easter, we'll all be good.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
it seems like that to me. I feel like life is normal.
But
I
it's
really
not.
do. I really do, though.
Well, you seem like that because we've been dealing with this for over a year now. So now it is normal. We're wearing the masks. We have to limit
Well,
inside.
no, I mean, other than the mask, I've never been to a place that had a capacity yet. I've gone to restaurants.
And you haven't noticed that every other table is blocked and you can't sit there.
I mean, maybe a few restaurants, but like I haven't gone to that many. Just a normal amount because I have a new baby, obviously.
I think the only place
But
that
when I've gotten out, it seems normal.
well, as I said, the only restaurant that I've been to, and unfortunately I've been to a lot recently.
It's because you have your vaccine,
Twin
just
Peaks.
like me.
Twin Peaks is the only one that I don't see, and they have some blocked, but they don't have that many. But they did build the plastic barriers.
Well, like I went to Olive Garden the other night and it was packed. Fucking packed.
Every table,
Yeah.
people were really close.
Yeah. I went to Melting Pot. For
I would
my
say we went to
anniversary, and it was packed too.
when
There
we
was
went to
people everywhere.
Legends. It's not you know every other table's blocked. You can't get into certain tables. Red
And
Robin
Twin
same
Peaks
way.
was one of the ones in my mind. I was like, yeah, it was packed. There's people
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
But that's probably the
but
few I've been to.
I'm wondering if we just got them in trouble
Nah.
because they're still supposed to be doing that.
There's no CEOs listening to this.
That's true. Yeah, there's nobody big enough to
Not
worry
yet.
about it.
Not yet.
I don't know. Look,
I know I'm ignorant and I suck and people
No,
are
no,
laughing
no,
at
no,
me and I'm
no,
your poorest friend. I get it.
you are a poorest friend. You fucking poor bastard. I don't think you're ignorant. I think you have your own thoughts and views on it, which is awesome.
Well, I think ignorance is the perfect word because even like Josh called me out on it.
How about just
study up? I
not-
don't know. And
not
I'm
in the-
making assumptions.
Not in the
I don't know.
Like that doesn't make you ignorant. It just means you just
A little bit though, right?
I don't know. I'm looking at more. You have your own opinions, your own thoughts. Do I feel they might change a little bit if you read a little bit more on it or listen? Yeah. I mean, study up on just don't even worry about the COVID. Study up on the vaccine. See if that changes your mind. If that shows you it's not as
That's mostly what I've been studying on.
new and scary as you think it is.
But it's just
And maybe scary is not the right word, but
I don't know. I can't think because me and Marie had the argument the other day. But when it comes to the vaccine, everyone's on her side about it for the most part. So like, yeah, she's one-sided, but like most people agree with what she's saying.
yeah.
And I don't know, we just had the argument and I did use a couple key words that were not, I probably used them wrong.
Well, I feel you used my when you and I were talking on here, and I said, you know, I brought up AIDS and I brought up other stuff. It
that's
seemed
what-
like you tried to use that, but you didn't
I stumbled.
word it properly. Yeah,
Exactly.
and so
Well,
and that's why I told Jake that day because Jake's like, "Why was this?" I was like, "That's probably my fault. We did this, and I was trying to think of a way to."
I felt myself getting a little mad too, and I lost my words.
Well,
'Cause
and
she was
Joey
like-
didn't
she was
help
like
you.
Yeah, well, that's what it was. It was after Joey talked, and she came back to me, and I was like, "Don't come on me what he just said."
Yeah, because him
'Cause I
straight up
didn't say
saying,
that.
"I think it's all fake." Like,
Yeah, I was like, I didn't say that.
dude, like your dad literally has it, and you're saying it's fake. Come on, you just missed 2 weeks of work because your dad has it.
I did make a pretty good joke though. I'm like, well, guess the algorithm just picked his fucking name, huh? It's like, yep, he got it.
Yeah, we're gonna give it to him.
Yep. They go to the test site. They're like, give it to 7% of the people. Don't pick who. Just fucking run it through the system. And they get it
Yeah.
or don't.
And
That's a
look,
joke though, people. It's a
I
joke.
get where you're coming from as far as you're saying you don't feel it's that serious because everybody so far that we've known through work and other places who got it, it hasn't been bad to people you know. Right? Like Josh, yeah, it was a head cold for a month.
Yeah.
Katrina, kind of the same way, a bad head cold. She did lose taste and smell. You don't know anybody who's gotten it serious.
Okay, but how many?
So
we
to
already
you-
talked about that, yeah.
To you in your mind, because you see it, okay, it's not that bad. It's a cold. It's a flu.
Yes.
It's just, it's not fake. And
I
I'm
know
not
it's
saying
not
you
fake.
said it fake.
I know, yeah.
You know, and it's out there and it's real. And if me getting a shot or even 2 shots is going to help
just feel
squash it and make things back to normal so I can go do stuff.
I feel like it's an audible virus, dude. The more we talk about it, the more it's fucking around.
Well, have you
You know what I mean? Like,
have
it's
you
all
looked
coming
lately?
back now. That's because everyone's fucking talking about it coming back.
Well, no. You know why it's coming back?
Because no one's getting vaccinated and wearing masks.
Because people don't care anymore. Yeah. They're not wearing the mask. They're not social distancing. They're
Like
going
I
to
said,
packed restaurants. They're going to Florida and having millions of people on a beach 2 inches apart. You know what I mean? And I get you're sick of it, but
Yeah, I was going to say, people are definitely sick of it.
yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, I'm sick of
There's
it.
got to come
That's why I just wear my mask when I have to and not all the time.
And I guess the vaccine is the cure for what I'm about to say. But there's got to come a time where, like, you care more about living than cooping.
Well, okay, but you could do both. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I guess.
look,
But the
I haven't
vaccine's the
changed my
answer, I
life
know that.
100%. I still go out to restaurants and, bars with friends and shows and do
Yeah,
stuff.
we kick it.
I'll wear my mask. We go in, I sit at the table, mask comes off. I'll wear it in every store where people want me to wear it. I'm not going to change my entire life for it, but I do believe it's a serious thing, and I am going to do whatever I can to make sure I don't get it.
Is it just because... Are we in the wrong country, dude?
Where should we be?
Canada?
What?
They're like, coop up. We'll pay you
Oh.
for 6 months.
Again, yes.
And we'll fucking...
It literally should have been when this got really bad and they're like, okay, this is serious. Stay home. They should have done that as a stimulus. No, here's $1,400. Go buy a new TV.
Everyone did that.
Stay home.
Everyone.
We're going to pay your salary for a couple months. See what we can do.
Not even pay it. We're just going to, you don't have to pay it for a couple months. We're going to void...
Well, you're still going to need bills. You still got to get food. So,
Oh, well, food. Yeah, food.
That's pay you to stay home. $1,400. That's nobody's salary. Maybe Carter. That's not going to
Yeah.
pay anything or take care of anything.
Probably just about Carter, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm not saying that didn't help. That helped us. We
Go
paid
Carter, by
things
the
off.
way. $1,400 at 16.
Right.
It's fucking dope.
But yes, they should have shut it down. Say we're going to shut down all businesses. Obviously there's some that have to keep open hospitals.
So
that kind of
maybe,
stuff. But
okay, maybe I'm learning.
do a
this
little
is my
bit
big
more
Sigma then.
to it. That would have helped us. But because of who was in charge and said it was fake, it didn't happen.
Then
and it got worse.
Then I would say ignorant then because I just
And the United States
fucking
became the
gotta
worst
go.
spot ever with it.
I don't know. Are the other countries getting vaccines now?
Yeah, they've been getting them.
But it's been gone.
No, it's not gone. It's not gone anywhere.
Wuhan's popping, dog.
With the COVID.
But no, Wuhan's been popping. They're having street parties and shit. They're out there fucking sucking bats' dicks and shit.
They still have it. It's still everywhere.
Did you see the little Asian lady?
UK's on
and
shut
the
down
black
again.
Dude? This is totally not COVID. I'm getting off this topic. We're done.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I suck. I fucking get it. I'm not completely opposed to it. I don't think it's fake. I'm just saying I'm fucking not on board yet. Okay, leave me alone.
Cool. Okay.
I'm not. I wasn't.
It's your
looking
choice.
I looked at you.
No,
when I
you
said that,
weren't
but I
looking at
didn't
me, so
mean
don't
that.
say you weren't looking at me.
We've had the convo. I'm talking to all these motherfuckers out here.
Oh, we should probably. It's just the two of us tonight.
Oh yeah.
We're back to the OG Dad Bods.
triple OG.
Okay, now go ahead. Where are you going?
Oh, did you see the black dude that beat the fuck out of the Chinese lady?
No, what the hell?
It was in New York, I think, and it was a security camera coming from the inside of a building, shining out the doors, and there was this little Asian lady.
I think I did. I just saw like a clip of it on the news.
Yeah, dude. And she turned around and he kicked her in the chest and knocked her down
Yes.
and then stomped her face. But the fucking security guards of the hotel closed the doors so she couldn't get in. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
It's because she's Asian, and they're blaming all of this on that.
Well, see, everyone's wondering if that's why he attacked her at first.
Maybe.
And I'm like, I bet that bitch said
So,
something to him. I bet she said something to him and she...
Well, have you been paying? I'm not taking away from like the
That's
Black
just
Lives
devil's
Matter and all that
advocate.
that's going on right now.
Mhm.
Have you seen how bad it's gotten for Asians?
Oh, yeah. And that's
Recently?
not fake. That's realer than the BLM
Yeah.
shit.
So
That's
like
a lot
the
realer.
TV shows that Lex and I watch, one of them's called A Million Little Things.
It's just like the Muslim shit when 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
And it's because our ex-president called it
the Kung Flu.
yeah, and the China virus and it never
Donny.
stopped.
Wait, hold on.
I like the Kung
Donny,
Flu.
can you give that one to him?
Okay.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Although he was serious about it, not making a joke. But
Well, I'm making a joke. Sorry to all our Asian
so
listeners.
he put it all on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's all their fault.
But that was like a year ago.
It doesn't matter.
But I don't think that's. I don't.
He
think,
still has so many people who still support him
But
from
I just
that.
feel like the hate would have surfaced then. I
It
don't
did.
think it's like surfacing.
It's
a
just
year
been
later.
growing. It's been there. It's just been growing. This isn't something
I can
new.
see it, I guess.
You know.
I just don't. I don't know. I'm the least. I seem racist, but I'm the least racist person that I guess I just don't get.
Right.
It. I'm
So,
oblivious to
yeah.
it. I guess I just like.
That's what I feel like.
I
I
don't
wish
know.
more of our listeners understood, and I maybe wouldn't edit out so much more. Is that you are the least racist person I've ever
yeah,
met,
dude. I fucking.
but
love,
you like racial slurring jokes, which
I just like reactions.
yeah.
My
So
grandma's Asian, and I like black people more than any person there is because they have soul and they have spirit. No white person I've ever met has a spirit and a soul, dude. They're fucking boring.
I'm not boring.
You're Asian, Donnie.
Oh,
We
that's right.
talked
That's right.
about
I'm sorry.
this. We talked about this. I'm just saying, you talk to a white person.
No,
it's just like,
yeah.
they got no funk to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not even that, but just like, I don't know. Oh, you can cook a steak? Cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's all you got? God damn, I want some jambalaya, motherfucker.
Oh, I want to try some real jambalaya so bad.
Some gumbo, motherfucker.
Lex and I are talking. We really, really want to go to New Orleans, but I
wanna go to New-
personally don't want to take the kids. I want it to be like a friends trip because I don't think the kids would enjoy it as much as I would.
Well, you could enjoy it how you want with the kids either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I want it to be like a friends trip.
And that's like Brittany's like, oh, we'll go to Vegas. I'm like, I have to go like just me and maybe one other person. I have to do what I want to do.
You definitely don't want to take the baby.
She wasn't saying that.
Oh, I know.
I guess I should say something else. Like she wants to go to Washington with the baby and shit. And I'm just like, we can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like I
And-
don't know.
As cool as Ruka is, it would literally hinder your vacation.
Yeah, it'd be nice because she does naps and feeding times, and
She wouldn't be
Would
able
be
to out
uncomfortable.
walking around. Not that she's walking, but you know, and even in a
I want to
stroller,
like wake up and go have like
spend a day like
lunch
especially
together, just me
Vegas.
and Brittany.
You're gonna get up at 8 a.m. You're gonna go out and you're gonna
And
be
go
walking
drink.
and do everything all day long.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be able to.
Yep.
So yeah, that would definitely be somebody to watch Ruka for a while.
I could take her to like Kansas,
Look at these fields.
Nebraska, maybe some Wisconsin.
Look at that wheat field.
Oh yeah.
Some corn.
Maybe we'll go to Minnesota. Does that sound too Canadian? Minnesota.
No, that sounds about right.
I think that sounds about right.
You gotta say Warsh and
And Crick
yeah.
and Worst Crick.
Isn't it like
Dadgummit.
beg?
Yes.
how do you say it?
Well, it's A's or E's.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like beg instead of bag.
Yeah, we went to Wisconsin and went on a horseback ride, and she was like, "This is Maggie,"
Meggie.
and the horse's name was Maggie.
I
She's
just
like,
don't.
This is Maggie.
I want to know where the R came in wash
Warsh?
for warsh.
I think it's a Western thing.
You just can add R's to words like they own the. Tyler's dying. It's those damn vapes he keeps using.
I just switched to a new one.
Yeah, you should switch to a no one.
I've been thinking about quitting vapes, but
Going back to real cigarettes.
yeah, I need my hand to mouth asphyxiation. I need to like, and not only just like touch my lips with like a cinnamon stick or whatever the fuck, but
I would say get a lollipop.
there's a new thing that just came out. It's called Fume. Are we plugging them? Is that what we're doing? guess
I
so.
don't know what this wee shit is. I've never
It's
even heard
from
of it, so I'm not
Canada,
plugging anybody.
But it's like a hollowed out maple, like it's a lathed piece of maple and it's hollow, and you put like cores in them. I guess you call them.
Did you say core with a C?
Yeah,
Okay.
You put like
it sounded like you said whores. I'm
I
like, I
think
don't know
it's-
how you're gonna get a whore in there, but okay.
it's tight.
It's
It's
tight.
Yeah, we couldn't get a whore in there at all. But no, one of them's like peppermint and one of them's like lavender. But I
Oh.
think they're like oils you put in it and you suck on it, and there's no smoke or vapor or anything. But it's just like you get the hand to mouth, and then you get the throat feeling, I guess.
So-
but it's not anything.
So it could also, if it's the right thing, like because there's like healing oils, so it could be
It's kind of like that.
not a bad for you thing.
Oh yeah, I doubt it's
Right?
bad. Yeah, I doubt it's.
You know,
bad.
like vapes. There's the extra chemicals to make it into the liquid, so you can vape it. And it
Oh
turns
no,
in-
yeah, I think it's legit.
So like
just
this would
peppermint.
be okay.
and like cinnamon and like just like strong
And I
oils shit.
believe
But
peppermint's
that's-
like
I
a
don't know.
healing kind of thing. Like you rub peppermint on for pain, and
I smoke enough weed to fucking heal all my ailments though.
All of them?
I think so.
All of them.
Name one. Name one I got that weed hasn't cured.
Your tooth.
Boom. Yeah. Well, that's different. That's different. Okay.
That was an ailment.
You're
Anyways,
right.
so
Well, with the right strain though.
maybe.
Put me out.
Today,
If I had the time to sleep with the weed, and no daughter, it would heal my tooth.
or make you think it because you slept long enough.
Yeah, that too.
Today, when I was reading the news, an article came up.
When did you? Did
That,
Dan teach you how to read?
He did. It was very helpful. The title of it, and this will make me read it. My dad bod is a big, sexy dating turn on.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
No, so this is 3/4 of singles surveyed said that they like the dad bod more than a fit body.
3
3/4.
out of 5.
No, 3/4 out of 5/4.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, sure, we'll go there.
I was thinking of 3/5 compromise. Is what I was saying.
And that was all done in New York,
Is
so
that too racy?
it never said how many people were on there. So I tried.
I wonder if anyone caught that.
I put on. I didn't. I put on the dad bod.
3/5 compromise.
Okay. Anyways, I'm talking.
So you get it now, and you don't want it to be.
I put on the Dad Bods Facebook page, Instagram, my Facebook and Instagram. I tried to make a survey. We had one person answer,
and
but Dad Bods wins. It was 100% yes. Oh, 2 people. Your dad kind of answered.
My dad likes a dad bod.
Well, he put on Facebook.
Oh my god!
I'm going to show you what he put. It's
Oh my
awesome.
god!
I love that your dad is responding to these. It's great.
Shout
oh.
out my dad.
2 people. My wife posted. Oh, my sister too. My sister put depends. Does the dad bod have a secure financial situation? Your dad said just depends on preference, right? And then posted that picture.
Yeah, who is that?
I have no clue.
Is that Hulk?
It's definitely not your dad.
Is that Hulk?
So I replied back, I'll
that the
take that
hug?
as a big yes.
Yeah, that's a big hog right there. I saw the picture.
Only one person out of the 4 people that replied on Facebook said no. So it seems like dad bods are winning.
I don't even want to post any of that COVID shit because everyone hates me.
Nobody hates you, Tyler. They just...
And that's what makes it weirder to me, too.
Because they don't hate you?
No.
What? Look, our listeners agree that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Their own ways of living, their own thoughts, their own feelings.
Well, fuck.
So
no, I'm just
nobody's
kidding.
going to hate you for
I
having
was
your
gonna
own
say, well,
opinion.
fuck them. No, I'm just kidding. Nah. Nope. Nah. We're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
It's,
Donnie, I'm getting it soon, okay?
I
Does
know.
that make you feel better? I'm getting it soon strictly for the time off. But
Look, I'll
I'm
accept
going to
that.
ask her, though.
Do I want you to get it so that it helps you and helps other people? Yes, but I'll take that you're going to get it for the time off.
But if I get the one shot, is she going to give me my 4 days still?
See that?
Or do I just get 2 days?
So that's where I'm wondering because so like
Because I'm getting my 4
Gypsy
days.
told her he's getting his day after tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
and she'll put it on the calendar so you get your 2 days off. I never got 2 days off for the first one. I did it on a Wednesday. I still worked every day.
Have you got your second one?
No, it comes the end of this month. I'm taking my 2 days for that because it's the second one that you're getting.
like a weird bonus for that, though, right? Like you're getting the money. You didn't get the days off, but you're getting the money, I heard.
Not that I know of. I was never told that.
Oh.
I was in
thought
there when
Jake
she
said
told
that.
Jake he was getting it. I was never told I was. I don't care either way. It didn't even give me a sore arm. I didn't need the time off. But again, it
But it
goes
should be
back to
fair.
just like, goes back to just like all these smokers who get 15-minute breaks every hour.
No,
And because I don't
twice
smoke,
every
I don't get a break. Like,
yeah.
how does that work? That's not cool. Do I need to go pick up smoking just so I can have a break too?
Try it out. You might like it.
No, I
Speaking
didn't
of,
try it.
do
I
you have a
didn't like
lighter?
it. Probably maybe in my backpack.
Can I smoke a joint in here?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
God damn it. Well, I guess I'll just save it for the drive home.
Oh,
I'd rather smoke more illegally than
I'd
just
rather smoke it in the car while I'm driving after drinking.
while I'm driving drunk. Yeah. I'm not driving drunk, guys. It's a joke.
So I think I told you already, but
I know.
when I was back in Twin Falls hopping with the gazebo thing, at lunch, Heidi was telling me again how much she loved that episode. And I'm pretty sure you were the one who said when we were going back and forth, changing, from Episcopalian to Presbyterian to, you said prostitution or something, right?
Prostitution, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was you. I told her it was you.
Yeah, she's not her Heidi, but like whoever we were talking about at the time is definitely a prostitute. I think it was Dan.
The waitress who
Whatever.
said it, or Dan?
All of them.
They're all
fucking
prostitutes?
prostitutes, dude. I've seen them out there selling shit for fucking money, dude.
Oh, that's why I moved to Nampa. It's legal there.
Exactly. And there's fucking a lot more takers there, too.
You know what's? Yeah, I hope Dan listens. I don't think he does, but
think he does.
he hurt me
Why?
because his wife
'Cause he
and
cashed
2
out?
daughters were here for like 3-4 hours last night. No Dan. No Dan.
He's probably sitting in his new house christening the
He
couch,
hasn't
jerking
come
off.
back. No, his neighbor was, according to his daughter, over there back and forth like 18 times last night.
For what?
I don't know, but she kept bitching him because I guess for some reason she's also on the app where the doorbell tells you someone's been there, and so she saw it every time he came over. Yeah,
Why
hurt my
is she
feelings,
on
Dan.
that? Why,
I'm drinking your whiskey out
Why
of
is she on
spite, though.
that?
It's good whiskey, but
why is she on that, Dan?
yeah, right. Why is your 13-year-old, 14-year-old daughter on your app that tells you the goings on around your house?
Oh, the daughter's on the app, not the neighbor.
Yeah, the daughter. She saw each time the neighbor came over.
Maybe
she
Dan
spent the
only
whole time
moved there
complaining.
because there's something funky going on with her and the
Right?
neighbor.
Huh? They're scissor sisters?
We definitely know Tana doesn't listen.
Dan
so
and
we can
Josh are scissor sisters?
Yeah, dude. Is that his neighbor's
Yeah.
name?
Yeah, Josh.
Your brother?
No. This is a third Josh. Now you know 3 Joshes. Well, you know of. You don't know him. You never met him.
God, I know like 10 Joshes.
Oh, none of them are cool, are they?
Best friend of the news name's Josh.
All Joshes suck, don't they?
Other than my best friend, other than you.
Dude, if you're talking about little Josh,
No, he's my. I was gonna say prison homie, but he was my friend since we were like 14.
yeah.
But he's in prison, so he's my prison homie.
There we go.
It's my white nigga.
You thought it was awkward before. Wait till the butt fucking starts.
I think people only listen for Marcus and Dan.
Right? And
I
then
think
they're
they
like,
care about
oh, damn, Marcus hasn't been on in a month.
They're like, Donny's too
Yeah.
quiet. Tyler's too racist, but we love Dan.
I'm
and
giving
Marcus.
up. I'm giving up.
All right. Well, hey,
I do need to talk
hey,
to.
we'll wrap that up, guys. That's a fucking
I need to talk to Daniel. See how
Dad
long
Bod's
this.
officially out.
How long does it take you to move? Come on.
Him?
Yeah. Oh, he asked for someone for Sunday.
I got a babysitter.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm just wondering.
Because I already told him yes.
Oh, anyways, dude, what
Uh,
about DMX?
What about him?
You know who he is?
Yeah.
He's brain dead in the hospital right now.
What happened?
He overdosed.
COVID?
Night. No, he overdosed.
Because of COVID? He wanted to end it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, he was high on crack, and then he got COVID, and so like, he's fucked up, and they attributed it to COVID and not the crack, the overdose. But yeah,
They erased the crack out of it.
yeah, exactly.
No, but seriously? No, I had no clue.
Yeah, he's super brain dead. Like, I don't necessarily think they're contemplating pulling the plug yet, but a lot of people are like, if he's brain dead, he doesn't want to live like that. You know what I mean? But and I think he's been sober for a while. I'm not sure of the schematics of it all, but I think he was sober, got high. They're saying he overdosed, but he could have been getting high the whole time. I don't know. Maybe got a bad batch.
He remains on life support. I said his prognosis is not looking good. He has very little brain activity after overdose.
Yep. And he's a fucking legend, bro.
Yeah, he was good in Romeo Must Die.
And I'll tell you right now, one thing: the good die young. And that's why I'm a bad motherfucker.
So true.
That's why I'm a bad motherfucker, Donny.
It's so true.
You have a child here.
Well,
Riley's
let's
fucking
let's
everything
let's
up.
let's ask this little fucker. You know who DMX is?
No,
Do you know who the Rough Riders are?
no,
Have you watched Deadpool?
yes.
You know the song X gon' give it to ya. He gon'
No.
give it to ya in the beginning.
I
It's the
guarantee
Deadpool
you've
song.
heard DMX music
I guarantee
because
it too. Yeah.
YouTube and TikTok. I'm sure he's all over it.
Where my dog's at?
Anyways, he's a famous rapper. He's been around for years. He overdosed and he's in the hospital, pretty much dying. Like they're
And-
saying, it's not looking good. Like he's not even.
If we're gonna set that aside, how would you want to carry on if that happened to you?
What do you mean?
Like if you could predetermine the outcome of that situation for yourself,
Like be a vegetable and still be living, or just end it?
or like he overdosed. They don't know if he can get brain function back yet, but as of now, it's completely.
How long has it
probably
been?
gonna- I'd say maybe a week now.
Okay,
It's still pretty new.
he's got money.
Yes,
Give it a year.
that's what I think too.
Give him time to see, like, and that's how I would feel. Like if I was in that and I was in a coma,
That's what
in a
I'm curious
coma.
because I'm just like, that's a rough call, dude.
give me time. I'm a fighter. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to die, so I will try to. If I'm there, I will try to fight back. Like, don't just like, oh, he's gone a week later and end my life.
Yeah, right. And that brings me to Monkey Bone.
But if it, but if it comes out to like say I make it through the coma,
Yeah.
and there's 100% chance I'll just be a vegetable all my life. I can't move my arms from nothing. I have to steer. I don't want to live like that either. I
Well,
don't want somebody else to have to
see,
wipe my
because my-
ass and take care of me.
My mom was on life support
Mm-hmm.
in a coma, and she was on life support longer than like a regular, I guess.
Yeah.
Like usually it's pretty bad if they're on life support as long as she was, and she pulled through and she's just fine.
And how long was it? Under a year?
Definitely under a year.
Yeah.
It was like
And I'm saying if it's
I
all a
wanna
money
say- I
thing,
wanna say
DMX has got the money
5
to he
weeks
can
max,
be on there.
maybe. Like 6 weeks, maybe. Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, North Korea's leader. He's the Trump of North Korea.
Yes. He's the
Yeah.
Trump of the world.
Well, I think him and Trump were like good friends.
Yeah, he's the Trump of the world.
Yeah.
Anywhoodly, he was pointing at a picture of Kim Jong Un flipping everyone off.
So you're
I
the
just
same
feel like, well,
as
like,
me, is what I'm thinking. Like,
not even necessarily if you have the money. I mean, I guess it would cost.
well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if like say the
Regardless, you know what I mean?
hospital's like, oh look, we can't afford to do this
we can't
6 months
keep him in
later.
the room, like,
He's
we
got the
need-
money to pay
I
that you
guess I
can
feel
you
that.
can keep him.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it comes to a money issue, he's got that covered. If it's not a money issue, he's still young enough. I feel he's a fighter too. Like,
I don't think it's a money issue. I just think it's more
But-
like whoever's in charge of his what do you call it? A state of not
yeah,
affairs.
yeah. No, I can't remember the word. The
Like power of attorney.
yeah, power of attorney. Yeah, like
It's just like if you know him, and he's probably even got songs about it. You know what I mean? I'm not sure of him.
yeah.
He's probably even got songs like I'd rather fucking.
Well, that's
Be dead
let me put.
than-
That's what I'm saying. Let me put it that way. Like maybe he overdosed on purpose. Nobody knows.
That's. I'll give you that.
So
I
like
doubt
me,
it, but I'll give you that because
there's
that's a
no way-
viable option.
there's no way that would ever happen to me
Mm-hmm.
on purpose.
So
So if there's an overdose or
I've
something,
watched a couple videos. It wasn't on purpose that he got a bad batch,
okay. So see,
and
then
it's
I
that
feel
person's fault.
hopefully he can come out of it. Give him time to find out. Don't end it.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
That's just so crazy. Like, yes, then I agree then, and maybe you hear about it from the other shit because
Well, see, that's what-
because
like,
they're famous.
He's a gangster rapper or whatever, you know. And so
But
I mean, I
there's
think
so many
in
people
everybody's
this year.
minds, yeah, he does drugs forever. But I saw him as an actor. Like, I mean, I knew his music and I knew he was a rapper too.
Well, he's an actor.
Yeah, and that's how I see him as an actor.
Yeah,
And it's what I find crazy is, and maybe it's just because it's so much more easy for them to get it and to get away with it. How many of them do overdose and do drugs and
well, especially this year though. That's what I mean. Is like,
well, it's
like
been
there's-
tough.
There's so little of them, and so
Who's
many
been
of
able to
us,
really do
but
much at
so
all?
Many, yeah, right. That's true.
You know what I mean? And they have the power, the money, the people to be able to like, fuck it, let's just party weeks straight, nothing but cocaine and meth. They can do that.
Oh, I love that life.
We can't do that.
Not necessarily with cocaine and meth.
But you know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
have the connections
Maybe
and everything to
marijuana
do
and
it and get away
ecstasy.
with it. Like literally, cops could have been called and they can see it on the table. Like, oh, hey DMX, maybe just not in public view. Can I get an autograph? You know what I mean? Like
That's
it's,
true though. I watched this comedian today, and he was like, "I've been pulled over." Okay, Nick Swartzen. That's who it was.
oh, I like him. Yeah.
And he plays what's on Reno 911? The character's name Terry. No,
think
this
of?
is the joke I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
Is he's been pulled over so many times by cops while he was drunk driving. He said, and like just all kinds of shit. And they're like, "Do you know how fast you were going?" And they're like, "Holy shit, Terry!" They're like, "Get the fuck out of here, man! You're crazy."
That's yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So it pulls over Jack Black
Pull.
or
They have pull. Yeah.
yeah. They're like, oh yeah, I loved your movies. And like, here I'm gonna let you slide, but you get pulled over doing that, boom, locked up right away.
Touche. Well, I've gotten lucky a couple times.
But you get what I'm saying?
I
Like
do,
it's
yeah, I've gotten lucky a couple times.
I forgot where I was going.
Movies. Oh, where you were going with this?
Yeah.
DMX, Brain Dead, give it a year. Okay, then
Yeah.
we're talking about pull with actors. They can do drugs. whenever they want, however they want. Cops get them. Blah,
Yeah,
blah.
whatever.
Then we talked. No, we're bringing you back. We're back.
It's not working for me. I'm old.
Let's call in some
Old
fans.
membrane.
We're gonna call a friend.
We're gonna phone a friend.
Yeah.
No, I just let him fight for it. See if he's got it. Like that's what I would want when I'm young. If I'm older, okay, I get you. You know, couple months into it, I'm still in a coma, still very little brain activity. Yeah, just let me go.
Okay, maybe you know the answer to my question. What is a vigil? Because they held a vigil
It's like
for him outside of the hospital, and I don't.
I don't know the exact
I couldn't
termination,
even
but it's
use
kind of
the
like a
context
get
clues.
together,
Oh, okay.
like just a gathering.
Well, then I did use the
You know what I
context
mean?
clues
Yeah,
correctly.
Yeah. Usually in prayer vigils, they're out there with candles and like praying for his good. Like his prayer is going to bring him.
It was the rough
Prayer is going to bring
Riders
him back to
Committee or
life.
something.
Yeah, no.
So it's all his OGs.
You know what? You know what it's going to do? It's going to show him that when he does come through, people are there for him. Because that's it.
Yeah.
Prayer isn't going to bring him back. Prayer isn't going to make him better. But it'll show him that he had support.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get COVID, right?
Movie-wise.
Movie-wise.
Let's go on to movies.
Pennywise.
So it took me 2 days to watch it because I didn't just
Oh,
have
I
4
know, I already
hours.
know what you're going to say.
You need to watch Zack Snyder's.
I don't have that, though.
You got to watch it, though.
I don't
I will.
have-
I will
don't
help
have
you
it,
out
though.
there, but you need to. No, stop.
I
You
don't have
need
the
to.
fucking...
So you saw the original one, right? The one that came out.
Yeah, and I loved it.
Okay. So much more backstory and so much for
Is
each.
it the same characters?
Same characters.
Really?
Yeah, and parts of that movie are in this too. So I need to research and see why they never released Zack Snyder's to begin
Riley,
with.
shut up.
Like why this other guy came in and redid it. Like was it sickness? Did he have to give up? What happened?
So is it a... It's,
From what I understand,
it's
Zack
just a remake.
No. Zack
Sorry.
Snyder was the original, from what I understand. Okay, I was saying Zack Snyder was. This is just what I heard. He was the original. He was the original director making the Justice League. Something happened and it didn't. Another director came in, took over,
Hold on.
made the movie.
Hold on, I'm not...
But so back to it. So Zack Snyder was originally making it. Something happened to where he didn't. This other guy, whoever it was, came in and made it. And that's the version we saw. Now they've released Zack Snyder's original.
But they're like, oh, it's too long or something.
Maybe I don't. I honestly,
Same characters.
I'll look it up. Yeah, same characters, but there's extra people too. Like other superheroes and supervillains that weren't in the
Okay, I was
original
gonna
make
say, what do you mean
appearances in
people?
this.
So extra. So it's like
you get a
so
whole-
it's like a multi-storyline movie.
Yeah, so you get like almost half an hour for each character too.
Does
There's
it tie
way
in-
more on Cyborg, way more on Flash.
I'm curious, does it tie into to the other DC movies?
Like, what do you mean?
Does Aquaman, like, is it on his timeline at all? Or is Wonder Woman, is it on, like, or even Batman, like, where? Or is it just kind of like a new...
Just like that one. It's just like the other one. It's taking place the same time as the other one.
Oh, it's the same premise.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. It's
So
just giving
so it's-
more.
what's his name? Wolfen...
Yes,
Wolf...
Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf, yeah,
Uh-huh.
Steppenwolf. Okay, it's
But it
him?
shows more of the people he's working for. It shows other
for.
bad guys.
I thought he's working
It
for the Mama
shows-
Cube.
It shows.
Okay.
You know, there's
I can guess. I'm not gonna.
there's like
I can guess
Batman
who
is
he's working
sleeping
for.
and he has a dream of the future and it shows that whole dream, which is cool. Like, I'm telling you, it's just awesome. You
Okay.
will love it.
I will.
I'm gonna look right
Do you
now.
want to watch Baby? Do you want to babysit Ruka for the next couple days?
Right, so you can watch it. I'm gonna look right now the difference in what happened, why his didn't, because like I said, I heard he was the first.
Okay. Well, even all, I love it. There's DC haters. Fuck all the DC haters. Because one, there's a lot of comics we wouldn't have without them, and two, they've been killing it for the last 5 years. Anyhoodly. What about Falcon and Winter Soldier, yo?
I love the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I know it's not a movie, it's TV
Dude.
show, but they did
Yeah, I think
awesome.
I was thinking about it too. I was like, I was telling Brittany, I was like, fuck, it should have been a movie. And she was like, there's 6 episodes and they're each like 50 minutes long. And she was like, that's like a 5.5 hour movie. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's a good point. And I was like, I would much rather have 5.5 hours than an hour and a half, 2 hours max.
I love that we talked about this earlier, that this show takes place on the timeline with all of
And that's what I need.
The
in
Marvel
that's
movies and
what I
everything
need in
else.
my superhero movies. That's
Yeah.
what I need. The main thing.
and that's what worries me about some of the new ones coming out. Like they're gonna make another Black Panther, but I don't feel it's going to be on the timeline. It's going to be like a remake or a prequel. You know what I
I
mean?
bet it's on.
I'm not going to say no, but I believe I read about it, and it's not. It's going to be like a prequel kind of thing.
Oh, well, that's cooler. I like the prequels. I like when the movies come out in the prequels.
It's hard for
Oh,
me.
I can't even name one.
I
Right now,
like
but
when they
there's
do
at least-
movies and they keep the same cast. I get it. He's dead
Oh, but he's not.
in real
He
life.
was the blip. Oh,
So he can't be in another movie. So they can't keep the same cast.
but there was shit film though that they can keep and
But
fucking put
you
it.
get what I'm saying? Like, so I get that.
So they can kill him.
But I
off or
feel
something.
like
I thought you meant in the,
that
in
would be the
universe.
only time to reboot the original one is because it's a new guy and they have to, for sequels, make it new.
I don't.
But I
think-
like when they keep same cast for movies. Like that's why I loved all the Marvels because it's the same cast each
Uh-huh.
time.
even in the spin-offs.
Yes, even in the
Same
spinoffs, yeah. So really quick, Zack Snyder's, they said the difference between Justice League and Zack Snyder's is more footage, different climax, and other scenes. The climactic
God, I love a different climax.
battle
you know what I'm
in
saying?
Zack Snyder's Justice League is totally different from the bland CGI fest we saw in the theatrical version of Whedon's.
What Whedon?
Whedon was the
Oh,
it says
Whedon.
there are other scenes
Oh,
as
the
well which may have been present in Whedon's version, but they feel new and different this time around because there's a little more added to them. Like they still have.
Okay, say you haven't seen the new one. How did you like the old one?
I liked it too. I thought it was good. I watched it multiple times.
I just feel like I talked to a lot of people that hated it.
I see.
I'm like, but we don't have one yet. That's
Me
the first
too.
one. It was dope.
Me too, but I'm not.
You know who I'm talking about.
I'm not like other people.
You know the main person I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
I
Well, shout out my Evelyn, you cunt.
yeah, fuck it. I liked it. Like I said, I watched it multiple times. But I'm also just like you. I like the CW. I love the Flash. I love Green Arrow. I love
Yeah.
Gotham. Like all those movies in the
I'm waiting for the Flash movie.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
even the Justice League, I saw the previews and I was just like,
So
not the same
crazy.
Flash. I was like, I'm not even gonna watch it. I was like, fuck that, dude. The Flash TV show is probably my favorite TV show I've ever watched. And then that came out and I watched it and I was like, all right, he did pretty good. I was like, he did pretty good, but he's definitely not the same person. But I don't know why they would. Like, how do they not cast the same person though? Right? Like, why would they?
Maybe. Yeah, because I just looked. It's not. So Ezra Miller is the one who plays it in the movies.
The new one.
Grant's something on TV. But
Yeah, and he's the good one.
in
dude.
I like Ezra Miller as the Flash. In
I-
my mind,
he's
but
not
maybe
bad,
just
but
because I
Grant-
haven't seen the TV show in so long, I just pictured it was the same guy because I really thought it was the same guy,
See, but it's
and
gotta
I
be
loved
like,
it because of that.
It's gotta be like, even the one in the TV show, his character and his body structure takes place of the comic. Ezra Miller doesn't. He has dark hair. He's short.
Okay, well let me put it this way:
But like Barry Allen's tall. I mean, I guess he's not blonde.
how many
He's not
Batmans
blonde, I guess.
look like the same they did in the comic book?
A lot of them. Most of them. They all had brown hair.
You're
And
just
they
going
all-
off there,
No,
okay?
and they had a nice
'Cause they're
jawline. They had
all
a nice
different.
jawline.
They're all
Every
different.
one of them had a fucking sick
They're all
jawline, bro.
different.
They're all different, yeah.
Michael Keaton ain't got no stick jawline.
God damn though, fucking what's his name?
Ben Affleck.
I don't mind Ben Affleck.
You know, honestly, I talk shit about Ben Affleck as Batman,
I think he did great. I really do.
and after watching this new version again, he didn't do bad, and he's way better than Robert Pattinson will be.
See that, but like
I'm
also
excited for the Flash movie coming out in 2022.
That's my debacle of the Flash. I want it to be Grant.
I want it to be Ezra, and it is Ezra.
I know.
But also
fine
I'm a
with
little
it. I'm
like,
fine with it, but like
what are they gonna do? Because they have Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck both billed as Batman.
I'm just okay. I didn't mean to make the stupid voice just now.
You
I
hurt
was
my
gonna be-
feelings for that.
okay,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
No,
hurt my feelings a
I
little
was
bit.
saying,
I'm-
okay, in Flash,
I'm
I'm
crying
wondering
inside.
what the villain's gonna be first of all, but Batman,
Supergirl would be
I
in
just lost it.
it.
What were you just saying about Batman?
They have billed top cast is Ben Affleck Batman and Michael Keaton both as
Oh yeah,
Batman.
Ben
So
Affleck.
how are
Okay,
they
that's
doing
what I was
that?
gonna say. So like
Like
the Batman though, like Ben Affleck did the Batman that Batman's supposed to be. Him and what's
Okay,
his
I'll give you
name?
that. I'll give you that.
What's his name?
Christian Bale?
Christian Bale. Christian Bale and Ben Affleck, in my opinion, did the best Batmans because that's the Batman that Batman's supposed
Because
to be.
he's more in those ones. He's more of
He's
the
a stupid, cocky idiot.
Yeah, but also
But he's a badass.
Yeah, badass. What am I looking for? Same thing Deadpool is. They'll
Mercenary-
shoot a guy and not give a shit
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
because it's a bad guy.
Yep.
We're like
They're
the Michael
vigilantes.
Keaton. Yeah, vigilante. Thank
Yeah.
you. They're good, but they're bad. They're bad good. Yeah, I'll give you that. Okay.
And then in the Justice League, they tried to. I mean, they
To
tried
me,
make
Michael
him
Keaton
bad,
will always
but,
be
like,
Batman because that's what I grew up with.
He's the first one, yeah.
But I loved Christian Bale's Batman, and I hear so many people who said he was the worst. And to me, George Clooney and Val Kilmer were the worst.
I would say I like
Until Robert
Christian
Pattinson's
Bale's
version come out.
because like I love how much we talk about Batman on this.
Because he was a ninja, and both Batman and
That too,
ninjas are pussies, so
no.
you like the Christian Bale version because they
Yes.
showed him training as a pussy ninja.
But I like the background. All the other Batman movies didn't give background. Like
At all, really. Like the first
the
one with Michael
first one,
Keaton, they gave that little
it's his
background about.
car in the fucking city, and it's all the crazy.
Well, they showed
people.
his parents getting shot, and he
Yeah.
there, and
And that's it.
then it ended. Yeah,
And
I'll give you that.
as anything anyone knows about Batman.
The Christian Bale, they give you like they show him falling into the well and
But
the
he went to
bats
prison.
giving him scared. Yeah,
and he got beat the fuck up in prison.
his
and then he, like, got out
training,
and trained.
his
yeah.
What was I gonna say? Josh, not to get off of this, we'll go back to this. This just made me think about it.
Cool, because I do want to go back to it because I have other.
My brother Josh has your back.
Okay.
He says Batman is the greatest, and ninjas aren't pussies and can beat pirates.
Yes.
Josh, fuck you. You're a lying whore, and I hate your face.
No, I don't think pirates could even fathom what to do with a ninja.
They would grab him by the neck and just slam him to the ground.
A ninja would fucking Muay Thai jiu-jitsu.
No, because they can't hide in the shadows in daylight,
Capoeira.
so it's
But
good.
they still knew capoeira.
Yeah, they would try to
ninjutsu.
do it all jumping, and he'd be like, and pull out his pistol and shoot him one shot.
I don't know, man. I think a ninja could catch that fucking lead bullet with his fucking. I think he could cut that lead bullet in half with his fucking steel sword. That's what I'm saying.
All right,
Pirates are.
we're going to agree to disagree.
No.
Ninjas and
Me
Batman
Josh
are
are gonna
pussy.
agree.
You and Josh can agree. All right, but now back onto the Batman, or
Okay.
to the DC.
But the background that I liked on Batman. That's why, like, the Superman movies.
Which ones? The first
The
four?
first
with
five,
Christopher Reeve
4 or
that were
5,
great?
bro, were like remakes of the same movie.
But
And it's just and then they finally came out with one that gave background into Superman. Like
Let-
the one that with what? Zod?
the very
Not
number
the
4?
first one. Not the originals.
Okay.
The new one with Zod and the
Yeah.
background. That was dope, dude.
But
That
you know
was
why
so
they had to
cool.
do that?
Well, okay, wait. I'm discrediting the first two or whatever because that was the first of the kind and they were wonderful. It had never been thought of.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
that the time
They
those
didn't
were
need to be
made were all
backstory
early
because it was
70s and
beautiful.
80s.
Yeah.
They didn't have what they have now as far as special effects, as far as
But there was never really a story,
cinematography
though.
or whatever. I do give you that. They actually should have, because they didn't have special effects and cinematography, given more backstory.
I just like when they
But I feel
show
that-
why the bad guys are bad guys. I guess
I
Like
feel-
when you can sympathize with the bad guy. in a
Well, I feel
way.
these new ones are able to give more backstory because of stuff like the CW,
Mm-hmm.
like Smallville.
CGI is what you're thinking.
No, the CW, the TV series,
C-
the TV show station, because
Oh.
look at Smallville. That is backstory of Superman, so they can take that,
True.
add it into the others, and boom, here's a
Just
backstory.
like Gotham. Then
Like Gotham,
Mm-hmm.
that is backstory. So that gives more. Okay, look, let's take from Gotham, add it to this Batman.
true. So like
more
Green
backstory.
Arrow was a thing, and now we have Arrow. Flash was a thing, now we have Flash.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
feel you,
Yeah.
okay.
So I feel like that helped these people give more backstory to it.
Well,
Also,
that's why I'm down with Falcon and Winter
nerds are
Soldier.
becoming more badass nowadays. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like
Oh, definitely.
they're taking the comic books and they're like, let's make
Yeah.
this a little more badass.
Well, that
Where in
too,
the
but,
back of the day-
nerds have been coveted, dude.
Yeah.
Nerds are the real people of the civilization.
Back then, you're like, no, we got to follow this and it's got to be all good. You know, family movies and we can't show this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Now on this new one, Zack Snyder's Justice League, dude, Wonder Woman chops dude's head off.
Thank God.
Oh yeah, no, it's Gal Gadot.
And that's why I'm hoping
All of the,
The-
cast
the-
is the same.
the fucking Black Widow.
There's just
bro,
more to it.
I know it's gonna be Scarlet, but like that's gonna be such a good movie.
I can't wait till The
I love
Rock's
that-
new
I
superhero
love
movie.
That girl. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna cry right now, dude. I
What is
love
it?
that girl.
Not Black Bolt. The Rock. He's
Black
in-
Adam.
Black Adam.
They
Dude, it
did-
looks awesome.
They did a Black Adam TV show and it wasn't very good. I don't think.
Was it the one on Netflix?
Yeah,
Wasn't there also like Black Lightning and
I guess that might have been what it was.
maybe that's what? Yeah,
But that
it
was
wasn't. I
Black
couldn't get
Adam.
into it. I did like Iron Fist.
See, okay, did you watch the other three?
What?
Jessica Jones.
Yes,
Luke
I love
Cage,
Jessica
and
Jones.
Daredevil?
I like Cage. I saw parts of Daredevil. I didn't finish it.
Iron Fist was my least favorite of the 4.
Was it?
Definitely.
I love Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones was great.
And Cage I
Daredevil
thought was great.
The best.
Was it? So I'll have to
Daredevil
check that
was
one out.
The best, bro. And I don't know his name. Okay, have you seen? It's a movie, Chips. Have you seen Chips?
I fucking love Chips.
You know the bad guy, the bad cop.
Yeah, that's Vincent D'Orfino.
him.
I can never say his last name. Yeah, I loved him.
He's the bad guy in Daredevil. He's Kingpin.
That's
Wilson
awesome.
Fisk, and he is a badass.
Do they have
He's fucking so cool.
Bullseye in it too?
I think slightly.
Do you remember the movie with Colin Farrell
Yeah.
played Bullseye?
Yeah, and then he was in the hospital.
That's why
and he
I
throws the
loved-
needle at the fucking fly on the wall. Yeah.
That's why I loved that movie.
So you like Elektra then too, right?
Oh, I love it. Well,
Yeah.
because she's hot.
But that plays with that too.
Yeah. But I loved
She's in,
his character. He
whatever,
was my
too.
favorite from Daredevil was Bullseye. Yeah.
I just like Daredevil, dude. That's a cool power. Pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
You can be
yeah.
blind, but you're hypersensitive to fucking vibration and
Okay,
sound.
let me put it this way. He's pretty much Batman. He sees and hears like a bat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's rich.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna compare like what they do.
No, I'm just saying.
He's more like Batman than
Yeah.
if like echolocation type deal.
I guess maybe that's one of my biggest things is like he's called Batman, but he does nothing like a bat.
Except for his cape.
Cool, he's got a cape. Superman has one too. Does that make him Batman?
And he's black. In his costume.
But you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Daredevil uses sonar and stuff like a bat.
Oh, dude, that's a good point though, because like maybe I'm like, well, Daredevil jumps off buildings, so does Batman.
Yeah.
But so maybe that's weird. Maybe they
And
fucked
how about
up.
this?
Dude, how bad do you think
Daredevil's
they're
Ben
like, "Fuck,
Affleck.
Man, we fucked up.
The new Batman is Ben Affleck.
It's not. Oh, it's the same universe too.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
They're both DC.
Nope, Daredevil's Marvel. Luke Cage is Marvel. Jessica Jones is Marvel. Iron Fist is Marvel. Defender's Marvel. They're definitely Daredevil's definitely Marvel.
See if I can find
See,
him on my shirt.
but that's also. I love that with. See, but you can never perfect that with. That's what I'm saying. There's so little actors, like we were talking about earlier. That's a cool shirt, actually.
I'm trying to find Daredevil.
He's
Oh, shit,
I
he's
see
right
it
there.
now. Yeah.
He's white. He is white. And a lawyer.
Yeah, a lawyer. Matt Murdock.
But see, I like Daredevil's
Hold on.
character, his story.
Uh-huh.
Like he's a lawyer, and then these people are getting off, and even though he knows
you
they're
did
guilty,
watch
and
it?
he goes, yeah, the movie.
Oh, no, the show.
Oh no, I watched the movie. I love the movie, so
have
I
to
wanted to
watch
watch
the
the
show.
show. I just haven't.
You have the show.
I got 3 kids, so like this night
Yeah,
I watch a show
trust
with
me, I feel
Riley and let him pick. This night it's with Bug and she picks. This night's with Lex and she picks. I get to watch shit from like 10:30 till midnight, and usually I fall asleep watching it. So it's,
I feel you.
you know what I mean. So it's
Yep.
like
I started the new Wonder Woman last night and fell asleep.
I see. Now here, let's go. You heard so much bad about what movie? I don't know. What we were talking about. You said you heard it wasn't good.
But I thought it was good.
Yeah. Oh, Justice League.
Justice League, yeah.
Yeah. I have not heard anything good about Wonder Woman 1984, but I loved it.
I've seen half of it, and I've heard a bunch of bad shit about it too.
I loved it.
But the first half was great.
Yeah. I thought it was an awesome movie.
Yeah, Gal Gadot's in fucking booty shorts, and she's got a sword. I love it.
And it takes place in the 80s.
Yes, that's fine.
No, I don't know if it's just because the bad guy was so like, I just don't get what
I
people
don't-
didn't like about it, but I thought it was good.
I don't even remember, so don't give too much away because
I'm not going to.
I don't really remember what I
Okay.
watched. But I
Have you watched
the
all The
first-
Mandalorian?
None of it. I have. There's more things I've seen the first 2 episodes of the first season.
Are you a big Star Wars guy? Do you like Star
I
Wars?
love Star Wars.
Okay, then
yeah.
you're going to love The Mandalorian. Okay.
But the only problem with that,
Brittany hates it.
well, no, yes, but the only time that I have to watch it, like you said,
Yeah.
is not as late as that. But it's when Ruka's napping on my days off, when she naps for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And the problem is, Star Wars is so undeterminately loud at certain points, and so undeterminedly quiet at certain points, that I have to listen to it at 40 to hear what they're saying, and then the fucking shooting comes and it's loud as fuck and it wakes the baby up.
Okay,
and
that's
it's just hard to watch.
Same with me laying in bed when Lex is asleep and I don't want her to wake up, so I have to rub her
Yeah.
back, and I'm watching something, and then shooting comes like, no, and
Yeah,
try to
like,
mute
I
it.
don't know what they're saying. You're like, I know some
Yeah.
shit's about to pop off,
Yeah.
and it's just a problem.
So like I'll be watching like a movie or TV show, and I'll be turning it up, and they're talking, and then I see a gun come out. I'm like, try to turn it down really quick.
Fuck yeah.
Do you remember the bad guy? Do you remember who he is in Wonder Woman
Not a
1984?
lick.
You don't, so if I showed you a picture, would you recognize him from it?
Maybe I watched the first about half, and yeah,
Okay, so he's bad guy, but he's not bad, and that's what I like. He
Well, see,
is
that's
the
what I like about
Mandalorian.
the new movies is you can kind of sympathize with the bad guy.
Yeah, he's the
Like-
Mandalorian. That
He is.
actor plays the Mandalorian.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Boba, the Mandalorian's Boba Fett, right? Or
No,
am I wrong?
No, yeah, you're wrong.
Then I'm not watching it.
Boba Fett comes in later.
Then I'm not
he makes an
watching it.
appearance. This all
That's
takes
why
place
I
after.
thought-
This
I
is
thought
all.
this whole show was about Boba Fett.
No, this is all after all of that.
Oh, then I don't even care to watch it.
This is following the Star Wars timeline. This is all after even the last movie.
So Boba Fett's still in work. He still has work. What's the problem? Why isn't it about him?
Because he's old.
I thought it was.
And
all
you'll
about
see
him.
when he shows up on there, he's old. This is a totally different Mandalorian.
Protege.
Uh,
You need to catch me with a hook right now, Donnie, because I'm lost. Not
He's-
lost as in confused.
So-
Lost as in I want it to be
How
about
about-
Boba Fett.
the Mandalorian are pretty much no longer. The bounty hunters are like no longer.
Okay.
But he is still living the life of that. There still are some, out there, and he meets up with all of them. And he, like I said, he comes at one part where he meets up and battles on a couple episodes with Boba Fett.
Okay. Together.
Yes. But it's not about Boba Fett. It's about a totally different Mandalorian. And you never know his name, obviously. And then they go through the whole thing calling him Mando.
This is a bummer.
No, it's good.
This whole thing, though, I thought it was about fucking.
And you know what? The way you feel about that is how I felt about Baby Yoda. I thought it was Yoda as a baby. And then I come and found out his name's fucking Grogu, and he's
Yeah,
just
it's
the
not
same
Baby.
breed.
It's not Yoda.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When I first started watching
I
it,
knew that.
I didn't. I thought it was. I thought it took place before this.
Prequel type deal.
Yeah. And this was about Baby Yoda before he became Yoda.
Well,
but
that's
it's
what
not.
I thought too, but about Boba.
Yeah. So we're both there, but it's good. You'll like it.
What about WandaVision?
I love WandaVision.
What episode are you on?
4 or 5.
4 or 5. I just finished
Yeah.
4, and it was real.
She's already had the baby. She sent the lady back.
The 2 babies.
Yeah. But I mean, she sent the lady back.
She
She's
threw
like,
her
"You're not
back."
supposed to be here,"
Yeah.
and she threw her back.
That's right where I'm at.
Okay,
But
that's.
I
I
don't-
think that's where I'm at too.
I don't like how it took me this long to get interested.
It was
It
definitely
was very slow and boring.
and weird and different. But now that you know what's going on, you're like, okay, that makes sense.
Not the first whole episode.
It doesn't
Could've
make
gone
sense
without
to you.
it.
That it
Could've
is-
gone without
that
the
it's
first.
oh yes, could have gone without it. But now you understand
I get it from
they didn't have to
half
do
of
that,
the
but you
second
understand
episode to the
why
fourth.
it did it because it was her. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, because she's like throwing it back.
Yes,
Oh, to her perfect life.
yes,
Okay, I guess I get it then.
because probably from her watching
So they
I
want
Love
me-
Lucy
so
on
they want me to
TV.
be
That's the
confused.
perfect. Yeah,
Okay, then I like it a lot more.
yeah.
I didn't dislike it. I
And
can't
they haven't
wait.
come out and said it yet, but that's as soon as it went to color and it went different. I'm like, because it's her doing it and what she grew up and how her past. That was probably the only show she got to watch was I Love Lucy, and that's kind of how that
I just want
whole
a bad guy.
that kind of like how that whole first 2 episodes was like an I Love Lucy episodes.
Yeah.
And so that in her mind, that's how life should be.
I just need a bad guy, dude. I need fighting scenes
I do too, and I don't feel we're gonna get it a whole lot in this.
in that one.
But that's why we got Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Bro, that show, like, okay.
I like it, but I
What's
hate the new captain. I'm not okay with this.
Name your 2 favorite parts. Okay, no, not even that. Your favorite part, and then the part that you were like, what the fuck?
The part where I was like, what the fuck, was when they assigned the new captain.
Okay.
That's not okay. There is only one captain, so fuck
Especially if
that.
you put it in the museum.
Yeah.
Sorry for everyone who hasn't watched it,
Yeah.
and anyone who's not interested.
Spoilers!
Yeah, or anyone who's not interested in what we're talking about.
It's hard to pick a favorite part, but I really liked on this last episode the bar scenes, the fight. When Bucky had to act like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite part is when
Or when they go into the shipping container lab and
That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so cool. Yeah.
The
He's
whole
like, "There's
fighting
nothing
scene.
here."
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, my favorite one is when it was after the fight with the super soldiers or whatever that Cap showed up in,
Up on the driving semis. Okay.
and then they're like walking, and
Oh yeah.
and he
Pulls
drives
them
fast and
slowly.
says something to him, and they just don't even acknowledge him. They just keep
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah. And then he's like, "It's a long walk. You might want to ride." And they look at you, and they get in like, "Fuck."
But the part, not what the fuck bad, but what the fuck like hell yeah, was when they got the dude out of prison, the Hydra dude.
The Hydra dude.
Not how they got him out. But
So we both have
that,
yeah. We both
that's
like
so
that.
cool.
Yeah.
and like that's a problem.
Oh yeah.
It's a big problem.
Yeah.
dude.
And especially it's getting, and I think they see it.
Well, remember when he
That
walked
it's
in,
going to
and he was
become
like,
even more of a problem.
He's like, freight train 17, or because those were the words from the Winter Soldier movie that he used from his book or whatever. And he was like, "I'm just seeing how you react."
yeah.
I'm like,
It's-
this is not good.
Yeah, and then he tries to sell him
lead
to the
into the
lady,
bar
saying,
scene,
"I'll
yeah.
even give you the words to control him." And
What?
when they go back to they're there to see one person, that lady who runs the place or whatever. And they get back to her, and the Hydra guy's trying to sell her Bucky, and said, "I will
Fake
give
though,
you."
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of remember that, but it was not for real.
yeah. And
Okay.
then somebody else kills her,
yeah,
which I think was the
dude,
blonde lady.
sniper yeah, it was the blonde lady.
Because you remember at the
But
end of
who
the episode,
fuck- I can't remember who she is.
she looked familiar. And I remember seeing her in the movie, but I'm pretty sure she's bad too.
No.
Well,
I
look
think
what
she's-
happened at the end. The end of that episode, she gets in with that other lady just out of nowhere.
True.
Somebody else there. She goes, "We're gonna have a problem."
Yeah, I think she's Shield.
Maybe.
I think she's Shield. That's from what I remember. I think she's Shield.
I think now I'm thinking maybe too.
But
'cause-
Shield has fallen at this point.
Yeah, there is. Well,
It's very minimal.
yeah.
Okay, have you watched Agents of Shield?
Long time ago when it first came out.
Bro, that's one of the two shows
I love it.
I've cried on two shows, but that one I literally cried, dude. I legit cried. I'm thinking about it right now and I'm crying.
I love it.
Thank God we don't have cameras.
I
I'm not crying.
I think like I watched it on live TV, and then when the season ended, like something else picked up, and I never got back onto it.
Oh yeah.
So it's been parts here and there. I do love it. I will eventually binge the whole thing. Also, is it Heroes of Tomorrow?
Legends,
Legends of Tomorrow.
DC's.
Yeah,
I
it's
wasn't a fan.
different. There's parts of it I like, but I think it's because I like the two bad guy brothers who are helping them. I liked
I know who
them
you're
from
talking about.
Prison Break.
Captain Cold, and yeah, the Prison Break.
And so I
brothers.
liked them.
Yeah,
And so I started watching because of them.
it's Captain Cold. His name's Leonard Snart,
And then the other guy who
and the
does
bad
the
guy's Mickey something, and he's the Heat dude, Heat Wave. I think
Yeah.
is his name. I know exactly. What you're
I
talking about.
like their characters, and that's why I started watching it.
See, I watched Flash and Arrow, and
I loved Arrow. I
All
think I
that
watched
shit.
almost all of those.
but I didn't like how
Flash
like
wasn't
it went
a
into
lot.
Legends of Tomorrow, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it made it so cheesy, like just so cheeseball.
So the blonde girl. Sorry, not to cut you back. It did get very cheeseball.
Super cheesy. The first one,
Like when they started going back in. Is that what you're saying? Back in
Yeah, it
time.
was
Yeah,
just
with
like-
that guy and trying don't change this,
Captain
don't
Rip,
change that. Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. She was Kate / Agent 13 in
Yeah.
Captain America, and then she was Sharon Carter in Civil War, and she's Sharon Carter in this.
So Shield.
Yeah, that's what
'Cause
I'm
Cap
pretty.
worked with Shield.
Yeah,
Okay. Did you not like Cap that they made a new Cap, or did you not like that ugly motherfucker?
both.
That was a stupid.
First off, he
Dude.
doesn't. He's got the
Goofball.
shield, and that's it. He's kind of like he turned Captain America into Batman.
And he didn't seem like he had good morals. Like
No,
Captain
not at
America
all.
had.
Yeah,
He was like, "Oh, I need to be number one."
he's a douche. It's all about making himself look good.
Oh, but then remember, he was like, "Who the fuck are you, Bucky?"
Hmm.
And he was like, "Battlestar," and he was like, "Stop the truck."
Yeah, yeah. to the black guy.
So
Yeah,
he's
I'm
like,
not-
"I'm out."
I'm not a fan of them, but I'm hoping that they're not.
Predominant.
Yeah,
There's only 3 episodes left,
I know. Until next year,
and I think, is there?
I guarantee they're going to pick it up for a second
But is there
season.
talk about one?
I'm sure if I
think
search it, they're going to say it was already done.
I think there's talk about WandaVision at least.
Yeah.
I've heard about that. Season 2.
All of these so far are the only thing keeping people on Disney Plus.
Yep.
And they've been awesome. The Mandalorian, WandaVision,
Yep.
this one. And that's why they're doing more and more and more of ones like these. And as long as they keep the good directors, producers, and filling them good and not making them cheesy crap like Legends of Tomorrow,
Well, it's not on. That's why it's not on.
they're
there.
going to get people to keep watching them.
But it's on Netflix. I guess Netflix contracted that before. That's why Luke Cage and shit's not on.
Yeah,
Disney
because,
Plus,
well,
Netflix
it's
had it.
all going to end up on Disney Plus.
But it's all a Netflix
Because
original.
Disney owns Marvel now. It doesn't matter. They'll get. Disney's got more money than anybody in the world. Disney's going to buy.
Yeah.
They own Marvel. By buying Marvel, whether it's on Netflix or it's a Netflix original, what they own the rights because it's Marvel.
I literally would buy I don't know why. I don't know why they collaborated. Marvel could have done their own thing without a Disney.
Yeah, Marvel, just like DC has their own streaming thing.
That's
Marvel,
not very good though.
No, but Marvel could have done the same thing.
With all the Marvel movies,
And
all the new
cartoons
shows, yeah.
and
I don't know why they didn't.
I feel
Because it's Marvel Studios now. It's not just Marvel.
the DC can get better, and I hope it does. The movies are getting better.
I gave it to them the last 5-6 years, dude. They're passing Marvel. I think. I really do.
I don't, so I'm gonna disagree with you there. But they are building their way up to be better. I don't think it's gonna take them a lot to pass Marvel with the Iron Mans, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
But if we're just talking like what they're doing right now,
They're doing good. But I don't feel that their movies are better than Marvel's.
not better, but I think they're doing better. Like,
They're doing better than they were, yeah, by far.
yeah, I guess I'm with you there.
But
I just feel like it's cool that they're like
I really want to know what
they're
happened.
not just doing Superman and fucking Batman. I
Exactly.
Love that.
They're doing others.
Yeah.
Shazam was one of my favorites.
Shazam was
Fucking
dope,
love
dude.
Shazam. Yeah.
And all the little kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Batten or whatever.
Yeah. And so I'm so glad they did that. Green Lantern, I didn't hate it like everybody else hates it. They could have done better. And I hope they redo it and do it better. You know what I mean? It just goes back to my take a bad movie, take a movie that failed, and make it better.
I would like that.
So I want them to do that. Because that's one of my favorite superheroes is Green Lantern.
I love Green Lantern.
And so I really want it to not be looked down upon as the shit that it is now.
Kind of was.
And Ryan Reynolds, I don't feel it was Ryan Reynolds that made it bad. I feel it was
No.
the 8,000,000% of CGI.
Is it wrong? Is it wrong for me to say I wanted Green Lantern to be black?
No. But that's
what I wanna
what's
see.
awesome about Green Lantern.
That's
It
what I
doesn't
wanna see.
matter.
But like the Green
It doesn't
Lantern,
matter
though,
who
we
you get.
know, and the first one they should have done should be Hal Jordan black.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? Like, look, Ryan
know, it
Reynolds was
chooses-
big, and that's why they...
chooses
Yeah.
its own.
And that's another reason why I love the Green Lantern. Because it can be. Like, Superman is Superman. There's only one
slightly
Kal-El.
Captain
What
America,
do you mean?
or maybe even slightly Captain America, Thor.
Because the hammer chooses.
Yeah.
But Captain America, it's not like the shield chooses. They gave him injections.
I know. But he was. It only worked on him because
Oh, I see who he was, and then
Yeah.
he was, yeah.
I'm not. Well, not.
I get what
not
you're saying there.
To completely diminish, but just like kind of like.
But
that.
that's what I mean, like,
It is cool though.
and I think maybe that's why I grew up loving Green Lantern. Like, you can't just become Superman.
Mm-hmm.
You could be Green Lantern if the
Yeah,
ring
you never
chooses
know.
you.
You
You know what I
never
mean?
know, dude. Yeah,
so I
that's
think
true.
that's when I was a kid why I got into Green Lantern is because I can be Green Lantern.
I
The
liked
ring can
Green
choose
Lantern
me if
because, like,
if I'm good enough. You know, like
you can't be good unless you have imagination.
yeah,
You cannot be good Green Lantern
right.
unless
Because
you have
it
good
doesn't like.
imagination.
That's why I like my favorite part of that movie was at the big
Training.
party. No, the big party. And like, the plane's gonna crash, so he turns it into a freaking Hot Wheel track
Oh yeah,
to land the plane.
Yeah.
Gets a giant hand and smacks the guy. It's like,
That's great, dude.
yeah,
You gotta. That's
like
you gotta be.
I
Some fun.
love that. Or big hammer and but
Is that Dark Matter?
they do need to make it better.
I would love that.
And again, I'm not saying Ryan Reynolds was bad. I love Ryan Reynolds, and I think he did a good
Look
job.
that up. Do they have a Green Lantern?
Way too
show
much
and play?
CGI.
That would be a better show than a movie. See, okay, but what do you think? Black Widow, show or movie? What would you prefer?
Movie.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this one we're talking about? Green Lantern.
Firstly, I type in Green Lantern. The DC's future needs to fix one Justice League Green Lantern mistake, which they do.
It was so lazy. It was.
It really was. It was almost like they gave up.
Well, it was like CGI came out and they was like, oh yeah, Green Lantern. He has a bunch of CGI cool shit we could do. But it's just like they didn't put the story we want of Green Lantern. Oh, this guy died. He didn't even choose this guy really. He just fucking was like, take care of this.
Yeah.
Purple alien. And then
Yeah.
and then he had to go train.
Well,
and
no,
then
so he gave him.
Sinestro- or Sinestro wasn't even the bad dude. It was fucking Brainiac.
He didn't give him. Yeah, Brainiac. He handed him the lantern, not the ring. The lantern just charges the ring. The ring flew around and chose him. I remember the one time he even tried to get rid of it.
It's correlated though.
Yeah. I might have missed that part. What? Sorry.
I do like in Deadpool though that Ryan Reynolds goes back in the timeline and fucking
Yeah.
kills Green Lantern.
Yeah.
He's reading the Green Lantern script.
Zack
and he
Snyder
shoots him in
threatened
the
to
head.
quit Snyder Cut after studio pulled new Green Lantern scene.
Or Weapon X. He killed Weapon X. I was so mad about that, and I'm glad that he killed him. Have we talked about what superpowers you would pick if you could pick? I think we
kind
have.
of think so, but like,
Because I picked flying electricity. We've talked about it.
and I think I picked
Invisibility
and flying
and flying, yeah.
mainly
Because
because
you're a creep. I know why.
yeah. No, because like you.
Because you're a window
If I just go out into
shopper.
my backyard and take off, someone's gonna see me, and then there's gonna be all kinds of things. But if I can turn invisible, walk out, and then take off, boom, I can land anywhere and be invisible. No one will see me. I can
I
walk around
never
a corner.
thought about that about flying.
Do you know what I mean? Like people are
Because
gonna
like
see
I would
you,
just go out my front door and take off.
right? And then someone's gonna see it, and then all of a sudden there's gonna be people and scientists and
I
everything
never
just
thought about
bugging
that,
you.
bro. Yeah, because that's exactly what I would do.
Yeah. So you'd have to be invisible, or be like Superman, live out in the farm in the middle of nowhere where nobody's around.
Or like drive somewhere and then fly, but you'd have to leave.
Or if you're out flying, outside, on a sunny day and people are going to see you. But if you're invisible, they don't see you.
That's fine if they see you. It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's
We've all-
Superman.
Yeah, we've all been through that.
No, but then, yeah, you can go, say you want to land in a football game. Boom, you can land there and nobody sees you. And then you can walk around a corner and you're there. They're not going to be like, where'd he come from?
Damn. Okay, you creep. I like
it.
it. You're a freaking creep.
You
dude.
know it.
I just want to fucking.
Plus, I mean, you live on the second floor and I don't like taking stairs. So
I just want to manipulate electricity. I think it'd be so cool.
that would be. It would be cool.
You could
Like
just,
Shazam. Your phone's charged. Your
that,
phone's
yeah, that would be cool. But like, if
Or what do they
so
call him?
what
Lightning
I did like
crotch?
about
or...
Iron Fist is the powers that he had. The monks, they really taught him how to like
Harness it?
harness, but
Yeah.
like everything he could do with it as well. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Not just what he thought. Because when you get superpowers, bro, everyone's gonna do like what they think they can do, the main shit. But like if you I don't know, if you can manipulate electricity, you can have like heat anywhere, light anywhere.
Yeah.
You could fucking make shit dark if you needed to.
So
make shit light. If I don't know,
if not to change that, but I'm gonna change that.
change it.
The subject, I mean, going back to like the powers, like you said, what powers would you have? What do you think superheroes would be like
Bad.
if they were real? Do you think they would
Bad.
be all like,
No.
oh,
Nope.
I'm gonna arrest you and just gently set you in prison? Or are they gonna be like Deadpool? You're a bad guy. Boom, your head's gone. I feel it's more like the Deadpool. Like
I wouldn't even lean. That's what I would.
I don't feel like
I would love that. Ideally, that would be ideal, right? But like in my mind, I think it would. There's.
you think it'd be like
nobody's
all
happy enough-
fucking praise me,
that, but like
I am
nobody's
God,
happy enough-
you're nothing.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes.
or do you think they're gonna be like still saving good people and not be like praise me, I don't need your praise, kill bad guys? Like Superman, you don't see him kill anybody, ever.
I don't think any.
Right?
I don't think any real superhero would ever be like Superman.
Exactly.
From any class, from any faction, from any person, nobody would. be
I
like
feel
Superman.
Deadpool is spot on.
I would say Deadpool or like
You say Batman, I'll fucking cut you.
no, like okay, let's say Suicide Squad. What about Boomerang? He robs banks. Or like
Yeah.
Harley Quinn didn't have powers.
But do you
I
really
guess he
feel
didn't-
you would
they
need
didn't
to?
have powers. I feel like I feel like not. I feel like everybody's
Gonna be? What about the
Impressive
Diablo
way.
guy?
what?
Like maybe like him, like in the
What?
begin, the
Diablo
Diablo
guy?
Yeah, because in the beginning he was like this and this, and then he sees that I was doing wrong, so he tries to change that and only uses it.
I think it would be that without the changing.
You think it would just always be that? So if you got superpowers and you can do what you want with them, you think you would just be robbing banks and doing
Not
shit?
necessarily like drastically.
You don't think
crazy
your
shit,
your
but I
your
would use
inner
it for
self
my-
would be like, I shouldn't do this.
I wouldn't go crazy like that, but I would definitely use them for my own benefit.
Yeah.
For sure.
Would you use
For
them for
sure.
other people's benefits too?
Like if I wouldn't go, maybe I wouldn't say out of my way like a vigilante, but like
So,
if there was some shit going on.
Say
around
you're
me, of
sitting
course.
here and your spidey sense kicks in, you see someone's gonna die. Would you go save them? Or be like, we got enough people on this planet, and go back to
Where?
playing?
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go save him. If it
How
was,
about it's
it
like
was-
a 10-mile away, but it's like a 1-minute flight for you?
yeah.
Okay, see that's what I'm saying.
But I
So you
wouldn't-
still
If I had a spidey sense, though, I wouldn't go out of my way to like wait for like weird shit.
sit up there on the street corner and watch.
Yeah,
Like,
I would just like I would pick a life. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be a fucking superhero, be the superhero full time.
but can you? I'm saying like if you got powers right now, you've got a baby, you've got a girlfriend. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't. No, I would not be no vigilante Superman. I would probably be. I wouldn't be a villain, but like
you would
I'd be
only
selfish
use the
with my
powers to
powers.
help people if you were in the vicinity right there, and you're like, all right, this ain't right.
well, like if some shit's going on around me, and if I had powers to fix whatever.
How
Do
can
I
you
got-
shut that off in your head and not go save her?
I mean, Superman got superhuman speed and flight. He can be there in 2 seconds and back and
But that's what I'm
forth.
saying. Would you do that? And you
If
were
I
like,
had
well,
Superman's powers. Well, okay. Still yes and no, because like there's a lot of shit going on.
yeah, you can't be everywhere,
Yeah,
save
there's a lot
everybody.
of
I
shit.
get that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he's got.
But say you just sit down to
He's got
dinner,
some
you're
side
feeding
shit.
Ruka,
I should. If I'm Superman, I should have never gotten into that, right?
but I'm saying,
Oh, if I got it today.
yeah, I get Superman was born, that way and whatever. You just get
No,
it. Say
I'm
like you
listening
just
to-
get it today.
No, I'm listening to everything that's happening with my daughter. Then
You're ignoring anything that doesn't have to do with you or your family.
I don't. You're trying to push me in a corner, Donnie. Popped up tonight. I wouldn't go to work tomorrow.
Okay.
I wouldn't keep a job.
Okay. Don't care about the job. What about helping other people? Because I want you to.
I would do.
I
my
want you
best.
to be honest.
I'd do
I
my
want you to
best.
say. But there'd be times you're like, fuck it, I'm too tired. I don't want to do it. Correct?
I mean, yeah, it depends on the like.
Because
yes,
I know you, and I
yes,
know.
But like,
And I'm
what
the same
powers are
way.
we talking.
And well, look, this is what I'm getting
You're
at.
talking super hearing.
I
That's what
feel-
you're talking about.
I feel that if there was this is what I'm trying to get you to say yes or answer correctly because I know what you're going to say. I feel that if there were superheroes in real life, that's how they would be. They would be like what's that one with Will Smith?
Hancock.
Hancock. They would be like that. He uses it for his own, and then if he's around, okay, I'll move this
Exactly.
car off the train.
Boom.
That's how superheroes would be today, and that's what I was trying to get at. Like when I was asking
Yeah,
you the
cops try
question.
to fuck him out. Fuck you. and just
I would
fly
love
away.
to say that,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
I'll be out there and I'll save everybody I can. I'll be the good guy.
But I won't.
I don't think that I would.
Yeah.
I think that I'd be like,
Well, 'cause
God,
you're
it's
still
been a long
person.
day.
Yeah, you're still a normal person. You don't want these fucking powers. That's the biggest problem I feel like in the they don't put in movies is like people don't want this shit.
Well, that's why
Most
I
people
love Deadpool and even loved Hancock.
Have you seen the
Dude's
new
a fucking
Fantastic Four?
alcoholic. They're all getting drunk and doing cocaine and drugs because
Yeah.
they're trying to forget it. And
They're trying to fucking figure their life
Yeah.
out. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
fucking weird. They're different. And no one wants that.
No.
And that would be the craziest part, I think. So yes, I would love to also say I'd be out there saving people, but
Can't save everybody.
exactly.
You just physically, even if you were Superman, you cannot be everywhere at one time and save everybody.
Dude, I want to watch. You know what I've been real curious about lately, and I don't know how to like figure it out. But I want to watch superhero movies from different countries.
Like their own kind of superheroes?
Yeah, because we don't see movies that
Well, because you know what?
we don't see that shit. But like, wouldn't it be cool to
Because the
figure
only
out
ones that are big are Hollywood and Bollywood.
exactly? And that's not like, wouldn't it be cool to watch? It's not even Marvel or DC. It's just
Just
a
seeing
different
what
country's
like
depiction of a superhero.
seeing what like Korea would put out as a superhero.
yeah, dude, that would be fucking so.
Well,
cool
that's
to watch.
anime.
I don't want to watch anime.
But I mean, I think that's
I think there's an Indian movie though, and it's like a
That's
Superman
Bollywood.
movie, but it's like Superman, but it's an Indian depiction of him, in India, and it has. I think.
So he doesn't eat cows. Okay.
Yeah, he's holy.
He's holy.
Yeah, yeah.
Just walking around with big holes all over him.
I think though. I just think it would be like, or even. I don't know. Even like not even superheroes, but just like power movies, like The Darkest Minds. Have you seen that?
What?
Have you seen The Darkest Minds?
No.
The little black girl, and they have like. It's blues, greens, yellows, and oranges and reds or whatever. You haven't seen that?
It sounds really familiar.
This weird thing happens,
but I don't
want to
say yes.
And all the children in the world get powers.
Oh, not yet. It's on my list.
Dude, I've watched it 100 times. It's so good. And like one of the powers is levitation. One of them's manipulation of electricity.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's mind control or whatever, and one of them's like fire. And they're in 4 different classes, and they keep them in these camps. But like one girl passes off, she's an orange, and you're supposed to kill oranges. And she like mind controlled the doctor and was like, "I'm a green," and made her a green, and she got through this whole fucking. I don't know. It's cool. Imagine
What their
a Russian
superpowers would be.
superpower human movie.
He could downvote the machine.
But bro, like imagine what that would even.
Yeah. No,
what it
I
would
got
be,
you.
What
Yeah.
it would do? Would it be a hero? Would it be a villain? I think Russians
Because
would
we
make
only
villains.
know what we grew up with. We only
Mhm.
know American superheroes. We don't know.
Do you think they should make
What does Sweden have for a superhero? What would?
nothing?
But you gotta. I'm
Yeah.
trying to go along here with you. Yeah, like
Captain
other
America.
other countries, even Canada.
Well, but we're only thinking that because of the superheroes we know.
Exactly. It's hard to.
Yeah, and the powers that we could think of, like they could come up with some shit, dude. I bet. I never seen no lava superhero.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Oh my god,
I've never actually seen it, but there's a lava superhero.
I've seen it many times, and I'm gonna puke right now. That made me sick. Okay, how about this? Who's your favorite DC superhero? Okay, well, how about
Green Lantern. We already said. We
Okay.
already talked about that.
Okay, I was gonna say out of the movies,
Oh, out of the movies,
but
like are we
but
talking
Green
like the
Lantern
Justice? It's
counts.
Aquaman then.
Aquaman.
I
Brittany
fucking love Aquaman.
Brittany likes Aquaman too. I
Is
almost
it
said
from
Brittany
different
likes
reasons? Does she
Aquaman.
just think he's hot? Because that's why my mom likes him, is because he's hot.
I don't.
Jason Momoa's hot.
No, I think Brittany's into the whole water thing. She's an ocean
Okay,
girl,
yeah.
hippie type deal.
That's what I love too.
She wants to talk to fucking fish.
I love
She's
that
a fucking
he's
freak.
But I love that he's half and half. He can live on land or water. Do you know what I mean? Like because he's half human,
Man,
half
Atlantean.
Atlantean. I love the water. I would love to be able
I
to
mean,
breathe
they
underwater and go down there and just see everything nobody sees.
They can all do that, I think.
What?
Live on land and on water.
No. If you watch the movies, see half of them have to have that helmet, and only like
His mom did it.
I was gonna say only royal blood or whatever are the only ones that can.
Oh, because they're from the land.
Yeah. So do you
Because Atlantis was on top of the water at first.
Yeah.
The land.
So do you remember
You're a
when
freak.
they were up there and then all his bad brother, I can't remember his name, sent all the army guys. They had to wear those helmets, and the one like his helmet
What do you
breaks
mean?
and
You can't remember his name.
Aquaman's brother. I don't remember his name.
Ocean.
Tide. I don't remember his name.
Anyways, keep going.
Anyway, he sends like his army guys
I
or
can't
soldiers.
remember either. I think it's Ocean King.
No, but his real name. That I'll look it up.
I don't think it's Ocean King either.
Yeah. Because that sounds.
It's Ocean Master.
The name he gives himself. I'm
Yeah.
talking his real name.
And I'm talking about his fucking nickname.
Well, it was a horrible one, just like T-Money.
Well, Aquaman's fucking nickname. That's not his name either. And that's what you referring him.
That's
to
his
him as.
superhero name. Hello.
And Ocean Master is Ocean Master's
His real name is Arthur Curry.
Yeah, Arthur Curry.
King Orm. Oh
no,
O-R-M. King Orm.
that's not his brother, but yeah.
Yes, it is.
King Orm's the fucking dude in the green.
No.
He's Mara's dad.
No. His brother, King Orm.
But he wasn't the king.
He was when he sent his mom away and everybody else died.
No. The other
Until-
dude was the king.
Until he fought.
Mara's dad.
No, that's a king of a totally different place in the ocean. It's just like in olden times when there's kings of this land and kings of this land.
Barons.
There's 4 different kings. Remember, they go to the crustacean king, and they go to he's the king of somewhere else, and his brother became king of Atlantis when he sent his mom away, and
Ocean
everybody else
Master.
died. He only became the Ocean Master, or Ocean King, or however you want to put it,
It's
when
Ocean
he
Master.
joined all the armies together to fight the
Yeah.
Outlanders, the
When
Drylanders,
he,
the
when
whatever.
he became king from.
He was
the other
already
dude.
fucking king.
I don't think so.
Watch the movie again.
Okay.
He was already king.
Deal.
Um.
Let us know, folks.
Anyways, yeah.
King Orem
I would love to be able to go underwater or still
on land.
not have to live under the water.
Royal blood.
I don't care about royal blood.
But that's where you're going. I'm trying to remind you.
You keep doing this, it only works on you. It never works for me.
I don't know why. I'm backtracking perfectly.
Yes, but it doesn't work for me.
God damn it.
So what would you choose out of the DC movie ones? Who's yours?
Who's mine? Flash.
Oh, I should have known that.
Flash is the best.
You just like to do things fast. I get you.
That too, but like, invisibility doesn't even matter if you're that fast.
True, because you're invisible
Yeah. Or like,
until you stop
just getting shit done, man.
and you ran out of your shoes and you're barefoot standing in the middle of the street.
Bro, just getting shit done. Man, I'd love it. I'd fucking love it.
But you'd have to be rich.
To be Flash?
Yeah.
Why?
Do you not see how much he has to eat? And he talks about that, like,
Okay,
because he
that's
moves
where
so
we come
fast, he
back
has
to my
to
own
keep.
personal benefits of the
He has
powers.
to, because
My
you,
own selfish personal benefits. I
Exactly.
would be rich. I would have a lot of money.
Well, that's what I'm
trust
saying,
me. Bank. I'm gonna run in that bitch and run out of that bitch as fast as I can right now.
That's where I would like to say right now in my mind, I wouldn't do that. My conscience
I'd
wouldn't let
have
me
to.
do it. I would feel like,
I'd have
I
to
can't do that.
See, but I wouldn't do it from like.
would I go find
wouldn't
some
do it
drug
from-
dealer's house and rob him? Fuck yeah, I don't
See,
give
but
a
that's what I'm
shit.
saying. I wouldn't go to ICCU down in Boise. I'd go to like New York and get some of these
The
big-
Caymans,
these
where like
big time motherfuckers.
the overseas, where's it? They always all the
yeah,
mafia guys put their money
Caribbean,
in wherever.
Cayman Islands. Yeah,
Yeah.
Or in
Go there,
Switzerland.
rob that.
Or in Switzerland. Yeah, just that
But
kind of shit.
I would, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would find some drug dealers, rob them. Some,
Or but see,
as I'm beating up the rapist, I take his wallet. So, I say we end it there. We ended on the blow.
I'm tired.
I can tell you've been yawning, which makes me yawn. You fuck. Dan, you want to take us out tonight? Oh, I'm sorry, Dan. Marcus, you want to take us? Oh shit, no Marcus either.
We don't have any pictures.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dan and Marcus are going to take us out tonight. So, how's that going to work out for us? Like, okay, are you going to take us out though? Are you actually going to do it? Yeah. Okay, get on there. You say, "Dad bods out, bitches."
Dad bods out.
No, okay, say it in mine. You're very quiet.
Dad bods out.
Bitches.